Hey guys, what's up? It's Janae with Yoga Eat Run, and today I'm going to give you my best fitness fashion tips. But first, let me explain why I'm wearing this hat. I don't normally wear hats like this, but I thought I'd wear it, kind of like Will Smith on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, where he kind of goes like that. I thought it was fun. But anyways, I got this hat at Walmart for $2, and it's plain, it's blank or whatever. There's nothing there. And basically, I want you guys to help me to come up with a word to put right here. Which, okay, on a normal day, I'm gonna be wearing it like this. Um, I want a word, and I want a word like faith or believe or hustle or something like that. That's going to motivate me and you. If you want to do this with me, go get a hat, and do the same thing. But basically, I want you guys to help me come up with a word that you guys would put right here. And I'm going to, of course, write it on with like glue, that gluey stuff you can get at Walmart. It's like it's colorful and stuff like that. So in the comments on this video or on my blog post, give me the one word that you would put right here, and we can all vote on it. And I will put the best word here. So that's fashion tip number one. No, just kidding. That's just a cool thing I wanted to do with you guys because I've been wanting to write a word on that hat for quite a while. So let's talk about fitness and fashion. First things first, when you're looking to go buy fitness clothes, go to Ross. That is the number one place I would suggest to go to. They always have really cheap name brand stuff there. They have Nike, Adidas, Puma, um, Reebok, whatever you're looking for, and they will have it super cheap and super discounted. You can normally find stuff that was originally like $60. You can find it for like $13, which is really awesome. So if you have a Ross or if it's a little far away, go drive to it, take the time, and go to Ross. The next place you'd probably want to go to is Kohl's or TJ Maxx. I prefer Kohl's. They're cheap too. And also, check the deals at like Sports Authority or Dick's Sporting Goods. Especially when the seasons are changing, they will always have stuff discounted. For instance, I'm going to show you. I have these Nike shorts that I got that were super discounted. Um, these Nike Pro Combat. I have two of them, as you can see, a black and a pink. I got them for like $18, which was I think 20% off, because they were a summer item, and it's not summer anymore, and so now they're on sale. So that's something you guys can do. The last thing you guys can do, that is probably my favorite thing, is go to a Salvation Army or a DI, Deseret Industries, which is the same thing. They're both Salvation Armies, kind of a thing where it's used stuff, stuff that people have already used and they're selling it for super cheap. And go buy some junk, and I'll tell you why. So let me just give you my experience. I went to the DI, which is the Salvation Army, and I got a boxy, ugly Nike. All your stuff is really great, but this was a large cotton Nike shirt. All it had was the swoosh, and it didn't fit me, of course. It kind of is like a boxy free shirt like this, you know, just like an ugly free shirt. Nobody wants it. It's at the DI. It's at the Salvation Army, and I picked it up. I bought it, and I bought another shirt too, and I cut them up. So let me show you what I did. I'm wearing it right now. Okay, so come down a little bit. So this is my Nike shirt that I bought. Looks kind of like a bra now, but I tied it in the back. See there? And I cut it. I cut it here, I cut it here, and I cut it here a little bit. So now when I work out, I can feel super sporty and feel like I'm not wearing an ugly old boxy shirt. I'm actually wearing something super cute and something that's going to get me motivated to work out. I also got this at the Salvation Army. It's the sleeveless hoodie that I'm wearing. And basically, I like to wear this over my workout clothes right when I'm getting started on working out, because when you get started working out, you're usually not warm yet and you usually need some more coverage. So this is my hoodie. See? And I take it off by the end of my workout. It's long gone within the first like 5-10 minutes. So like I said, I got this for like $3 or $2. Just a cute hoodie, you know, cute stuff. Um, and you know, my shirt has the little, oops, the little swoosh, so it still looks like an awesome shirt. The other shirt that I got that I cut up was not boxy. It was a little more fitted. Um, and I'm going to show it to you. Here it is. Whoops. See how I cut it? And one tip when you guys are cutting shirts, if you decide to go do this, don't cut the shirt, like say you're going to cut it right here, don't cut it straight across. You want to cut it at a with a curve. Like, so let me give you an example. So you see how, whoopsies, see how there's a curve in this one? It starts down here and it comes up, 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 and it goes down, back down. When you wear this, it makes it look super cute when you cut it like that. So take, for instance, let's say you had an ugly old tank top like this. This is just an ugly old tank top and you want to make it cute and freshen it up. Take scissors, and when you cut it like this with a curve and down. Don't cut it straight across. If you do cut it straight across, I mean, you can use a hair tie to tie it in the back to kind of make it a little bit cuter. This is something I got at Ross. And this is kind of what started my fetish for these shirts that are cut off. But, so this one is actually cut straight across, as you can see. Whoops, like that. But, you know, this one's cute because I didn't cut it, you know. They sewed it on, and when you actually wear it, these are kind of hanging off the edges. It's kind of boxy, but somehow it's still really cute. So do it however you want. I would suggest cutting it with a curve, but you can cut it straight across. And just a little disclaimer for all of my Latter-day Saint friends. When I wear this stuff, I wear it at home because it motivates me to work out in something where I can see my abs. I don't have abs, just as you guys saw, but I want abs. That's my goal. So the reason I wear stuff like this at home when I work out is because I'm trying to motivate myself, and it really works because I'm like, I get into my workout and I work out even harder because number one, I feel cute, and number two, I can see my flabby stomach, and that I want to get rid of that. So I work even harder during my workout to get rid of that and to each time try to, you know, do better and better. So if I were you guys, I would suggest going to your local, you know, Salvation Army, getting some rags. Here's another piece of rags that I got. It's just, you know, regular sweatpants, but they look really cute over like my shorts. And my shorts that say Nike Pro Combat, you know, they look really cute over that. And I got them for $1. So you don't have to buy really expensive stuff to look good or feel good when you work out. And so I think that's really important. I think it's important to feel good when you work out. And like I said, I'm kind of obsessed with fitness clothes. So I like cheap and I like expensive. So occasionally I'll buy some really expensive stuff, and occasionally I'll go to Salvation Army and buy stuff. But what's really fun is when you get into it and start cutting up your own stuff. And when you guys are cutting, just cut, try it on, fix it, cut more, try it on. You know, like for instance, this shirt that I'm wearing, this Nike one, when I first started cutting it, the sleeves were looking really terrible, like on the sides and stuff. So I had to keep revising it and cutting and making it nicer. So it's kind of trial and error, but it's really fun, and you have a piece of clothing that is unique to you, and it's really fun to work out in. Last tip I basically have for fitness and fashion is go get some wrist sweatbands. See these here? I got this from Gap Body, which has a really nice fitness clothesline. But I got these for like 50 cents. They were normally like $8, but I got them on sale. Anyways, it's a sweatband, so when you're working out and you need to wipe your sweat, you just and also, they have like headbands and stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of the headbands. I probably will be as winter comes on and I have to wear stuff to cover my ears. But, get some headbands, get some sweatbands. They're really cute. And of course, when you are sporting yourself to the gym, you can always wear accessories like bracelets and stuff. That's up to you. Personally, I don't like working out with that stuff. Um, One last thing I do recommend. I recommend you going to like a sports authority or something and getting yourself some gloves. These are so cute, and you don't have to weightlift to wear these. Like, I wear these when I do my Nike Training Club workout, and I'm doing push ups, and I'm doing whatever, and my hands are coming in contact with the floor. And it's not like I've noticed ever since I've worn these, I don't feel comfortable with my bare hands on the floor because, you're on the pavement or you're on the grass or whatever you're on. It's just nice to have this like extra layer of stuff because um, it just makes you go longer. At least for me, it makes me do more push-ups. It makes me do more burpees or whatever it is that I'm doing. So, it's kind of my fitness fashion tip for you guys. You don't have to always buy expensive stuff. You don't have to, you know, have whatever's the latest thing. You can make up your own stuff. You can take an ugly shirt like this and cut it up and do whatever you want. You can buy a cheap $2 hat and decorate it, and look cute however you want to look. And so I would suggest that you guys take your fitness fashion and put it into your own hands and make yourself feel good when you work out because you're going to give your workout 10 times more of the effort than otherwise than if you're not wearing, something you feel good in. If you're wearing an ugly old boxy shirt, you might not feel so good. You might just feel like, blah, I'm fat and I'm ugly. You know what I mean? Instead, you want to feel like, no, I am kicking butt and I'm doing what I want to do, and you're creating yourself, you're making yourself, like Nike Women says. And so do it, do what you got to do, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Do what you got to do. For me, I have to work out and I have to see my body. I have to see my arms, so that I can push harder and say, I want those abs, or I want whatever, nice arms or whatever it is, nice legs or whatever. So, there was one last thing I was going to tell you guys. Oh, just FYI, according to Nike Women, layering is in right now, which is why you guys saw me wear double shorts. Or like I could wear this over my shorts, or I could wear like my hoodie over whatever it is I'm wearing underneath. So, um, if you guys want to, take that advice and go with the season and layer, that's a little tip for you guys. And what else was I going to tell you guys? I feel like there was one more. Oh yeah, there was a story. Okay, so this is kind of a funny story. I look back on it and I feel like it's funny. When my mom was coming out of her pregnancies, I was a teenager and she was determined to get back into shape. And I remember the first time she ever got on a stepper and she was doing like a workout video. She she was, big, and when I mean big, I mean big for her size. She wasn't like gigantic or anything. She's a pretty small, petite person, anyways. But she had this giant, ugly white shirt on, I'll never forget, and these ugly, ugly shorts that went down to her knees, and they were boxy, and they were huge, and she had on her tennis shoes, just some Walmart tennis shoes, and she was working out, and it was her first time working out since she had come out of her pregnancies. And I remember sitting back on the couch and laughing, like out loud laughing at her. I was like, ha 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 ha, you look so stupid, basically. Basically like the one thing you don't want anybody to tell you when you work out. I was telling her that. But of course, months later, about 3 months later or so, she showed me up because she was super skinny. She had muscles on her arms. Oh my gosh. And I remember like I was just like, oh, my mom is like thinner than I am and in better shape than I am, and she looks so good. She was so consistent. She would work out every single day, and she would keep her diet. There was nobody to tear her away from her diet. So She was amazing. And it just, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to work out in fancy stuff. But me, I would suggest even if you feel fat, even if you feel ugly, even if you feel like you don't want people to see you working out, which I don't. I work out in my house, and I'll go to the gym to lift weights and stuff every now and then, but I work out mainly right now in my house. So if you're a person like that who doesn't want, is not super flashy, still, I would still recommend that you wear something that makes you feel good and makes you feel confident, makes you feel strong, makes you feel powerful, makes you feel like you have strength. If anything, you have mental strength. So, anyways, I hope you like this video and give me your fashion fitness tips if you have any. I love Nike Women. I love Lululemon. I love Gap Body. I love all kinds of brands. So that's it for today, and I will see you guys later. Bye.